Hey Leo, we're going to do a love reading for those of you in a no contact situation. Let's have a look and see how you feel and how your person feels about the situation. So this is for Leo. Let's have a look, please, Spirit. Let's get a chakra card, please, for Leo, which represents Leo's situation the best right now. Quest. You are on some sort of mission to understand something. A little bit of a journey there, trying to work out maybe perhaps where you're going to go from now, what you're going to do in this situation. You're not sure. You don't know. You're trying to work it out. Let's have a look at the tarot. So, Spirit, can you show me, please, Leo's current situation? This is for Leo in no contact. Show me Leo's current situation, please. Leo's current situation, please. And one more, please. Okay, so Leo, at the moment, I can see that you're in a situation that needs to be fixed, obviously, but it will take a lot of work to fix it. I'm being shown that things obviously have come to an end with your person, hence why you're in no contact. And it's a difficult situation that you're in. I mean, you could have gone in no contact with this person years ago, months ago. It doesn't matter when the time was, like to me as a reader from what I'm being shown. It doesn't have to, it could be last week, it could be 10 years ago. But what I'm being shown is the situation, no matter how long ago it was difficult, and it probably still is for you. Because the Page of Cups in reverse is showing me that you can't express to your person how you feel, and they're not expressing to you how they feel. So there's an element of the unknown there, all right? Of you don't know how they think and feel, and you're not telling them how you think and feel when you probably feel like you need to. So there's a wedge between you at the minute. And the Ten of Pentacles is there to show me that, in the long run, you would kind of hope, or I don't know about hope, but you kind of sort of imagine that you and this person wouldn't stay in this situation, how it is in no contact forevermore. So I guess with the chakra card Quest, you're on a bit of a mission there to try and work out what's going to happen next. Like, who's going to be the first one to break this silence, if anyone, because neither of you might do it. So with the Emperor in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, I can see that you probably feel like you've been let down by some sort of truth. It doesn't have to be someone sat you down and told you the truth. It doesn't have to be someone, sorry, you got the truth like a secret come out. It could be any of them things, but it could also just be that you're facing the truth. You think about the truth and you feel let down. But there is some truth that's either come out, been revealed, you found out, someone's told you, or you need to reveal it, or they need to reveal it. But it's like, it's a failing situation. It makes you feel let down. Facing the truth, whatever this truth is, just makes you feel let down. So, what I'm saying is the truth could be that you just don't feel like you and this person are going to speak again. That could be the truth. I'm being shown that you're not really happy with something at the moment, or your person's not happy with something at the moment. There's an element of a lack of action due to someone not being happy about something. And I'm being shown it makes you feel unsettled and you just want to move past that. You are working out your options. You're probably distracting yourself, keeping busy, trying to, just sort of not really concentrate on this too much, because it's difficult when we wake up and we think about a situation. It dominates the day, and it's especially worse if it dominates every day. So you're probably trying to sort of keep yourself busy, distract yourself a little bit. You do want to have a fresh start with this person. For some of you, you might have been offered a fresh start with this person. You might not want it, you might not know, but I mean, the Ace of Cups is there to sort of show me fresh starts, but there's nothing much happening with the fresh start. So either you've been offered a fresh start and you're not doing anything about it, you're contemplating it, or I'm being shown that you want a fresh start, but not a lot's happening and you're contemplating that fresh start. Is it possible? So I'm being shown that you're stuck. You're being stuck. There is a problem in this connection with this person. All right. Now, this connection could have been affected by addictions. It could have been arguments. It could have been some sort of unhealthy situation, cheating, possibly. You may feel like there is a problem that's not being addressed in this relationship. And so if you was to sort things out with this person, you go back to square one anyway. So there's an element of you being stuck because that problem's not being addressed, whatever that problem is. And the problem is something that's created an unhealthy environment for you and your person, or both together. And it will be anything that can alter someone's mindset in the most, in a negative way. So it could be, for some of you, like I said, drugs, addictions, and people at cheating and things like that. Could be. There's definitely someone or something else involved, like a third party scenario. It doesn't have to be a person. People think of third parties and think, oh my God, someone's cheated or someone's got someone else. It doesn't have to be that, but it can be. Can represent a circumstance, not just a person, in my readings anyway. So the Five of Cups here is about you feeling lost and regret over a third party situation. So it looks like you and this person have gone no contact. There is some sort of problem regarding not you, not them, but something else has had a negative effect, or someone else has had a negative effect on your connection. And, you're feeling unsettled. It needs to be fixed, but a fresh start is needed, but it'll be a lot of work that would be needed to get past this situation. And right now there's obviously a wedge between you, and you just feel like the situation has let you down. So yeah, at the moment, or you've let them down. It depends on who had the third party. So, we're going to move on now to your person's energy. All right, let's have a look and see what's going on for your person. Going to get a chakra card first. So let's have a look at Leo's person, please. Leo's person's energy. Leo's person's energy, please, to Leo. Leo's person's energy regarding Leo. Mysticism. So they're probably a little bit unsure as to what's going to happen themselves, to be honest with you. It's a mystery. They don't know. I mean, that person's all wrapped up in some sort of mysterious coat. You don't know if he's sitting under that coat. And it's like it represents your person's thoughts and the way that they feel right now. So they might be leaving you with a bit of a mystery. You're trying to work out what they're going to do. To be honest with you, they may be sort of hiding their feelings. They may be in hermit mode. They might be just sort of hidden away, not giving off any information, and you just don't even know what they're thinking and feeling, right? So they're leaving it all a bit of a mystery. So Leo, now we are back doing your person's energy. Let's have a look at your person's energy. So Leo's person's energy to Leo right now. What's going on? Leo's person's energy to Leo. Right, okay. So I am being shown that your person does want to have a new start. All right, they do want to connect with you and get your good times back, or just reconnect with you. It could be for fun though. I will just put that out there for some of you that's not been sure whether your person wants something solid from you or not. They do want a solid new start, but it looks like it's about having fun. All right. The Devil in reverse is that there's a problem that needs to be overcome, okay, that they feel bad about. So it could be something on their side. That problem, remember I said to you about the Devil being an unhealthy problem. It could be that it was on their side. It doesn't have to be. It could be that they feel sorry for themselves about a problem you've got. But there's a problem that needs to be overcome. It's come out again in their energy. They're very much aware of it. You're aware that the problem is still there. They're aware that they want to overcome it. Whether it's you, whether it's them. So there's hurdles that need to be overcome because they feel like they have lost out here with you. And they do want to have a new start, and they do want to take new action. They want to be able to turn their back on the issues and walk away and brush it under the carpet, put it behind you both. But at the minute there's an imbalance. Maybe perhaps only they want it and you don't. Or maybe they want it but they don't know whether you want it. They're not giving to you. They're not making effort. They're not receiving effort from you because you guys are in no contact. So, and being shown that they feel disappointed, there is some distance between you. For some of you, you might be in a long distance relationship, and that's what the problem is. That might be the third party. The third party can definitely represent a long distance situation because it really puts a strain on the relationship. It has a negative impact on it. So there is distance for some of you, and for some of you, that's just emotional distance, okay? For others of you that don't have any emotional distance, well, you do because you're in no contact, but for others of you that don't live a long way away, it could even just be that there is distance because one of you has had to go away for a temporary amount of time. But there's disappointment due to this distance, and I can see your person wants to push past that as well. So your person's got more sort of get up and go than you right now. They're sort of a little bit more eager to get things moving. I am being shown that there's been some tension because of one of you not maybe perhaps being romantically responsible in this relationship. Perhaps one of you hasn't been able to express your feelings or show the other person that you care enough. You just haven't, one of you hasn't given the other person enough attention. And I'm being shown it's caused some conflict. Your person is wanting to get things back on track with you. They are stressed out about the situation, but at the moment they're not doing anything about it. The relationship is at a standstill. And I'm being shown that they feel like, someone needs to take some brave action here in order to kind of break through the silence and break through the negatives of this situation. So you guys would need to speak it out, talk it out, work things through. Let's just have a look at a couple of things here from your person's perspective. So let's now have a look at the imbalance here. Show me the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so as we can see, the imbalance is kind of holding you guys back from making up. So it looks to me like neither of you is willing to give to the situation right now, or perhaps one of you isn't willing to give. I'm not sure which one, but your connection can only grow if it takes two to tango, right? So your person would want your relationship to get back on track. They want to be a team. They want to make up, but it's not happening at the minute with the Star in reverse, and there's some disappointment about something that's been said or something that's been done holding it up, all right? That problem, remember. So your connection needs to grow, but only if you guys can both put into the situation. You both need to be on the same page and both want the same. You both need to at least want to speak to start with, to get the ball rolling, and then whatever happens after that happens. But your person is much more up for sorting things out with you than what you might think. So now let's have a look at the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely been a trust issue in this situation. Someone has kept something to themselves, or like I said, there was, in your energy, there was like you was having to face the truth, and it looked like, you felt let down by some sort of truth coming out or facing the truth. Here in your person's energy, there's a trust situation. So your person is thinking about someone like you or them that has either kept a secret, betrayed the other person, lied, or was sneaky in some way. And they want to restore the peace with you about that and make things a little bit more solid. But there's no progress with that right now, and they feel negative as a result of that. So things really do need to get moving from your person's perspective. However, I feel like you don't know that they want that because they're keeping this a little bit of a mystery. Okay, so they may just be somebody that isn't really that great at expressing emotions or telling people how they feel. They may keep things to themselves, okay? So let's have a look and see what's going to happen in the near future. What is going to happen in the near future, please, Spirit? What will happen in the near future with Leo and Leo's person? From Leo's perspective, what will happen in the near future, Leo's perspective? A little bit more, please, from Leo's perspective in the near future. So I'm being shown that, there will be some sort of action that you're going to maybe pursue. I don't know whether you're going to reach out to your person or whether you are going to write a letter or send a message or something like that. But I see some communication there. All right. However, you're worried about this communication. You're doubtful, you're fearful, you're feeling a little bit negative about taking the action. You need to be brave to do it. After you've taken this action, maybe not much would happen. So things might still not move forward and it's going to stress you out, right? So be prepared for this. It looks to me like you might try some sort of communication with your person, but you might not get a lot back in return. You may feel like not a lot's happening as a result of that communication, and it might stress you. But you're sort of committed to moving forward and focused that, it was the right thing to do. Okay. You've done what you can do in order to overcome this frustration and this upset that you're going through. So the Knight of Cups there would represent, trying to make amends with your person. And that wanted to come out for that. So it looks to me like there will be some sort of amendment, some sort of attempt to put things right. And at the start, it looks like when you do this, it looks like you might be the one that makes that communication. But you might feel a bit stressed because nothing might come of it at the beginning. But then it does look like, you know, you will pursue this person, or they may respond, and it'll end up with you guys at least sort of being civil, clearing the air, or perhaps getting back together and talking again. Let's have a look from your person's perspective, and it will give us a little bit more of an insight. Can we have a look from Leo's person's perspective, please? Leo's person's perspective in the near future. Okay, from your person's perspective, in the near future, I'm just being shown that, you know, released burdens are there. So like they're going to be releasing some burdens that they've got. So this has been hanging over them for a while, and they're going to feel like they're a little bit more free of the burdens now, because it looks like you reach out to them, right? That Page of Pentacles there. So with that Page of Pentacles, it's about talking, negotiations. However, you know, when I said to you, in your energy, it looks like you might communicate with them and then feel like nothing's happening, comes to a bit of a standstill, and you're a bit stressed about it. I am being shown from your person's perspective, they're going to be a little stubborn. The only thing that they're thinking of is some disappointment that's already happened between you. So it's like they don't know what to do. Yeah, they might feel a little bit overwhelmed with you speaking with them. So, you know, that's why they probably just don't really do anything much at first. Do you get it? I'm being shown here that they feel like they sort of need to let it go, this communication, and put it behind them due to a trust issue. Whether that was due to them or you, that trust issue, I don't know. And then they're going to kind of face the music and think about the situation. And I am being shown that offer of a new start. You're definitely going to, like, you know, your person's definitely going to think about having a new start. But I will say, they feel like you and them are going to be unhappy, and it makes them feel unsettled. Doesn't mean to say they won't sort things out with you, because when your energy, we saw that Four of Wands, it's about, you know, getting together and at least being civil, being friends, or perhaps, you know, getting together in a relationship. But they're going to be thinking about it. They're going to be a little bit more cautious than you. So it's really weird, because in the current energies, they're more like all for it than you at the minute. But it's like when it looks to me like you might communicate with them, and then they're a little bit cautious. You know, that maybe they're not quite ready when you reach out. Do you see what I mean? So with the Judgment and the Ace of Cups, they're definitely going to consider a new start, but they're going to be feeling unsettled about it for some reason. All right, so that is what I've got, guys. I hope that that has helped you.